So let's see my eyebrows. They're looking good, huh? Right, so this is what I use. Hi, welcome and welcome back to my channel. As you can see, yes, I usually got to be glued on my eyebrows. But just make sure when you're starting off on clean skin. Okay, the only thing I had on my face at this point was a moisturizer. Just try and keep it clean and light. Don't put too much things before you put the glue on the eyebrows because you don't want it to be peeling off during the day, okay? Right, so what you want to make sure and do with this now is you brush with the eyebrow brush. You brush up and to the side, okay? And after I brush, I pass my finger after to keep it nice and flat. So you see brush, finger, brush, finger, brush, finger. Alright, so you're brushing up and to the side according to the side of the eyebrow. If it's the left side, up to the left. If it's the right side, up to the right. You also want to make sure that you're keeping a particular shape. So if you have any hairs that just decide you want to go above and beyond, you need to tame him down, calm him down, tell him to relax. Right? So I'm liking this shape so far. So let's continue. Right, so here I'm using the Elegant gel eyeliner in the color Rich Chocolate Brown, and I'm using this to fill in my eyebrows to color, to shade all these parts of my eyebrows that are missing hairs. Right, I wanted it nice and full brows. So I'm using an angle brush to do this. Whichever brush you use, just make sure the brush is able to fit within your eyebrows, okay? I'm just using an angle brush to do this, and apart from the angle brush, I'm also using a spoolie to blend out the front of my eyebrows because I want it to look natural. Do the same thing on the other side. In my opinion, to get the eyebrows to look more accurate is to do the two of them at the same time. After that, I'm using a smaller angle brush to draw in some hairs in the front of my eyebrows to make it look like I have a whole full set of eyebrows, but I don't. Right, so I'm just drawing it in. And to make sure everything looks sharp, I am using this Elegant Pro Concealer and the color Fawn with a flat concealer brush. You can use whichever brush you want as long as it is flat and can get within the angles. Right, so what is important to note is that I am looking at the bottom of my eyebrows first, okay? I'm trying to get a baseline, draw it out, make sure it's even on both sides. Try to make them look like sisters at least. If you can't make them look like twins, make them look like sisters, right? And I blend it out, blend out the bottom to try and make it even to see how it will look before I move on, right? But you know, sometimes you'll be back and forth. You will be back and forth. So just take your time, you know, on the eyebrows. Just make sure it's looking good, looking like sisters. Try to make sure for this concealer part, make sure you blend it out properly, right? And now I'm moving on to the top of the brows. Work on one side. And before I blend out everything, make sure I get my sharp corners like the ends there, because I like a sharp tail. If you don't like a sharp tail, that's too, but I like a sharp tail, right? Do the other side with the same thing. Try and do them at the same time so you can get the shape as similar to each other as you possibly can. And it is okay to go back and forth because as you can see, I went back to the bottom before I go back on top. And I'm using that same brush and I'm lightly blending the front of the eyebrows because you know we don't want it to look unnatural and unreal, okay? And blend it back up with a spoolie as well because we want it to look natural. We don't want it to look like, you know, bam, big brows. Okay, that's unnatural, right? Also, for the top part of my brows, I like to use a concealer that is very close to my complexion, or sometimes I'll use my foundation on top, alright? And this is the finished look. Hope you enjoyed. Do like, comment and subscribe. This is my full face of makeup. I will be doing a video soon, so stay tuned for that. Bye.